And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Oh, no, that's wild.
The 20. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley.
Hey, yo. Ain't no way. Madden on some shit.
The extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's see.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
Good defense.
Because the secondary, they really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
So we're going to get to the women's final.
They'll try the left side.
Big top, come on. Too many yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Let's go. Good defense. Adoree. Good defense.
The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Did your goddamn job. Good shit.
That's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Good defense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
To win that, to set himself up for the final appearance. And I was making it finals. It's always highly anticipated. It's always very exciting to look forward to the women's 400 hurdles final because of what Team USA has in. Yes, the Netherlands have come from gold, but Team USA has done a lot of the Olympic champion, Sydney McLaughlin.
First down carry for Barkley. He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
In 2019, Tallulah Muhammad comes up to the United States.
2nd and 10.
She breaks the world record. Sydney McLaughlin is 2nd. She goes to the World Championships. She breaks the world record. Sydney McLaughlin is in 2nd.
Now Jones.
Damn, this shit was open.
Incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
Not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing Jones. Completing it to the right side.
Oh, fuck.
Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Gano's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On play action, Lance. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Right back to him on first down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a play fake. Lance. That's complete to the tight end Warner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Lance a give now to Sermon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Lance completes it to the tight end Kittle. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down.
Good shit, Adoree. Good shit.
Keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Lance. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, just too many bodies in there.
Big ass. Dang.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 43 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Yes, God.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Let's turn up, defense. Let's turn up. Yes, God, let's turn up.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
Let's go! Kayvon! Let's fucking go, man.
Drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
Do your shit, my nigga. Golly.
Finish off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 12. Lance.
Let's go! Red Dead bullshit!
Julian Love picks it. And they have the football and will take over.
Oh my gosh, no! No! Hey, yo!
Only pay for what you need.
I have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis.
Oh, wow.
Because I won't let UC stop me.
Sheesh.
Seposia can help you.
Play me later. What?
And only S1P receptor modulator approved for UC. Don't take Seposia. Heart attack.
Hey, yo.
Heart failure in the last 6 months.
Wow.
Normal heartbeat not corrected by a pacemaker. If you have untreated severe breathing problems during your sleep, or if you take medicines called MAOIs. Seposia may cause serious side effects, including infections that can be life-threatening and cause death, slow heart rate, liver or breathing problems, increased blood pressure, macular edema, and swelling and narrowing of the brain's blood vessels. Though unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, medications, or if you are or plan to become pregnant. If you can become pregnant, use birth control during treatment and for 3 months after you stop taking Seposia. Don't let UC stop you from doing you. Ask your doctor about once daily Seposia.
Fernando is here.
With Peanuts Blizzard, a new caramel drumstick with Peanuts Blizzard? That's 2 DQ All-Stars. Wait, 2 MLB All-Stars?
Real shit.
DQ. Happy tastes good. For just a little bit more, and get you unlimited minutes, data, and text, 6 hotspots, concert coupons, cable subscription, dental cleanings. We need all that?
Do we need all that?
I wouldn't think so. You should use this for yourself.
Hey, yo.
Nothing you don't.
I'll throw in this tiny little fan. Car wash voucher. Ha! Light up soap dispenser.
Think you lost. Get the exact same coverage as the nation's leading carriers. All the talk, text, and data you need, starting at $20. Consumer Cellular.
Buffalo Wild Wings has deals on deals on deals. Like buy one, get one half off Wing Tuesdays, buy one, get one free boneless Thursdays, and $3 Tall House beers every day. With all these deals, it's a win-win. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Rated R. Only in theaters now.
Time now for a Team USA update presented by Xfinity, proud partner of US Track and Field. Are you ready to see this man run? Michael Norman, there's a world title on the line. He's America's big hope. That's the 400 flat for the men. How about the 400 hurdles for the women? You'll see Dalila Muhammad, Sydney McLaughlin go head-to-head again in an Olympic final replay. Speaking of that Olympic final, do you want to relive it? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's flash back to the second best race at the Olympics. The men were, we thought, the best, but this wasn't far behind. Dalila Muhammad nearest to your camera, and then just at the end, Sydney McLaughlin setting her second world record of the summer. And there are the medalists, McLaughlin, Muhammad, and Bowl. Bowl and McLaughlin running better than they did last year, but Muhammad is not too far behind either.
So on the track right now is Sonia Richards-Ross rejoins Addo Bolden and myself, Lee Dippy. We're ready to go with the 3 semi-finals in the women's 800. And we were just talking in the break, folks. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be brutally tough as far as who makes it and who doesn't, because all three semi-finals are star-studded, as you would expect at a World Championships. Let's start with Team USA's Ajay Wilson,
who's having a spectacular season, won her first global title, won the indoor championships, and what I loved was how she competed at the U.S. Nationals. She really brought it to a thing mode, looking like she's ready to get another medal here at the World Championships.
Here is Kenya's Mora, who is the national champion for Kenya at both 400 and 800. She's run 157.4 for a personal best this year about a month ago.
You talk about a hot heat also in this race is Gemma Riki, who was only 900th of a second out of a medal in Tokyo. Trains with Laura Muir, who already has a bronze medal from these championships in the 1500 meters. And she has been looking really, really good. I've been watching her social, and she's having a lot of fun. I always say, when you're light and having fun, you're ready to do great things on the track as well.
With no allows, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. And Gemma, interestingly, after her heat, she said, look, I felt I ran really smoothly. I've just got to get myself to do that again to make the final.
Let's go back a little bit to Ajay Wilson. You'll remember that at Nationals, and when we saw her in New York, as she gets that nice ovation from the home fans, she reminded us that part of the reason why she's made the change in tactics and she doesn't always go to the front is because she knows that at this level, this is improv. It's not scripted.
Yeah.
Things happen in an 800-meter race that you have to respond to. And if you only know how to respond from one position, that's not ideal. So I think there's a much better chance of seeing Ajay in the final and being a contender for the top of the podium because of these changes that she has made in her tactics. She's now 28 years old. Seems like she's been running for such a long time. She went pro straight out of high school.
And Ajay has said that this semi-final is going to be like a final. She is sensing that everybody's just going to be going for it hard.
It is. Nobody in this 8 can hold back anything unless something happens and they have a great day and they have a ton of cushion between them and everybody else.
You talk to most elite athletes, sometimes the semifinals is harder than the finals.
First of 3 women's 800-meter semifinals. Here we go. Ajay Wilson in the middle of your screen.
It'll be interesting to see how Ajay sets this race up. She always goes straight to the front, no matter who was in the heat, no matter how the race was going, she would want to be at the front of the pack. Now, she's styled that. Did you see how she just created space for herself? She seems so confident no matter where she ends up in the first part of this race.
It looks like Mara is the one that wants the lead, and she will take the lead right here.
And Addo, the Kenyan said after her heat, look, I can be faster, but this is my first 800 at a World Championship, so I was a little bit nervous. I was taking it all in, and now I feel better in the semi-final. She leads the way coming up to the halfway point.
Man, this is a stack